Hey guys, Megan here, back with another knife review. Today we're taking a look at the SOG Flash II. I received this from a fellow on Instagram. I will put links to him down below. His name is Johnny. I think he goes by Just Johnny on Instagram, but I will put links down below to check out his channel. He does a lot of knife stuff, vape stuff, tech stuff. He does a bit of everything. So he sent this out to me. We did a bit of a knife trade. And so I'm going to give you my review of this knife. So this is the SOG Flash II. I believe the Flash 1 was a bit smaller and had a few other differences. In the close position, this knife measures 4.5 inches, and opened it is 8 in total. The blade itself is 3.5 inches long. So it's a pretty big size knife. And again, probably a bit too big for me in my opinion, but nonetheless we will walk through the details of this knife. So the handle is GRN, which is similar to FRN. It's FRN's fiberglass reinforced and this is just glass reinforced. So it is plastic, but it is pretty tacky. Like, it's got, good enough grip to it. It's a pretty chunky handle. There's some cut in jimping kind of along the back here, but it's bulky and thick and the handle's long, and so for me, probably not the best knife to carry around in my pocket. You have a decent pocket clip, but again, it is big and bulky and probably not something that I would be able to carry. This again would be a knife that I would probably take hiking or camping or what have you. There's a lock here that keeps the blade in a closed position when it's in your pocket so it doesn't accidentally open. And then the blade itself is a satin finish, full flat grind, drop point blade. The blade is made out of AUS 8. Don't know again much about that steel. Double thumb studs, and then no jimping on the back of the blade, but it is got kind of a raised up area here that you could kind of place your thumb and hold it. The blade itself is quite nice. It is that full flat finish, which I like. And you've got a bit of SOG. It says SOG Flash 2 there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but anyway. And then to open and close it, you've got this like lock. It's like a back lock kind of, but it's very tight. It opens really. It's got an assisted open, but to close it with one hand, I can do it, but I'm scared I'm going to cut myself or something. There's a pivot there, piston. It uses a piston system at the pivot. And yeah, it opens really smooth and fast, but it's just really tight to close all by myself. The overall weight of it is let me just check my cheat sheet here. 3.1 ounces, so not too bad. I mean, the GRN plastic kind of makes it not super heavy. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a very nice knife. Pops out really fast. It has some nice finger trolling in here, so it makes it really easy to grip. However, my hands are quite small, so I don't find it super comfortable. Not as comfortable as I found the Enlan, which I just reviewed. These knives are very similar in size and design. Let me just focus here. You can see the blade handle and the blade length and the handle length are both very similar. And I would say what I like and dislike about both these knives is fairly similar. Like, I like how they open, I like the blades, I don't like how they close, and I don't like how big and bulky they are. So, I mean, very similar in size, but for me, this just couldn't be a daily use knife. It's just too big. But it's a very nice knife from SOG, and like I said, flips out really nice, and it could be the kind of knife you could most likely beat the crap out of, and it will survive the test of time because it's, pretty hefty and built pretty well. So that's going to be it for me on my review of the SOG Flash II. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Just a reminder, like, I'm new to knife reviews, so any comments you can give me would be greatly appreciated. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys all on